Coach, how important was it to get that win? I mean, you guys had your first real losing streak of the season, but to go to San Francisco and get a win. You guys do end up losing at Sonoma, but to kind of that one in San Francisco, how important was it to get in the win column there?
It was definitely important. You know, the morale was. It's tough when you go on a losing streak to keep the morale high. You know, and it was starting to fade a little bit, but. Not only to get the win against San Francisco, but in the way that we did it. You know, we got beat first set pretty badly, squeaked out the second, and then had a huge comeback in the third, being down 22-15, I believe it was. And then back and forth the whole way through the fourth. So it was a really exciting match, a really tough match, and our girls came out on top, and so it was definitely a big boost in our morale.
You guys return home this week, and Stanislaus, what have you seen? What they had to offer?
Well, Stanislaus, I believe, is the one team in the conference that has more youth than we have. So it's going to be a battle of the youngsters on Thursday nights. Both teams are very, very young, a lot in the starting lineup. They're defensive, they're scrappy. You know, they've got the dig leader in the conference. I believe their libero is the dig leader in the conference currently. So they're gonna be just as tough as everybody else. They beat Monterey early on in the season, who's a very good team, and they just beat Dominguez 3-0. That's the match I was just watching in the office. So yeah, they're young, but they're good.
You know, all season long, you guys have been able to not have a losing streak until that. I guess that hopefully just a little hiccup that you guys have had. But talk about just the character of this Jacks team and the ability to kind of rebound after tough losses.
Well, there's no doubt that this team hates to lose, you know, and after every loss, whether we play well or not, you know, they go in the locker room afterwards and they're really hard on themselves, and I'm pretty hard on them as well. But you know, we always try to finish with, you know, it's just one loss, it's one match, and we need to come back really strong, and that's just been the mentality of the team all year because we haven't put together too many huge winning streaks as well. You know, we've been back and forth all year long, and that's kind of been the mantra of the team is just, you know, when you're down, you just get right back up and you keep working really hard. And, you know, we know, like I've said all year, we know if we come out strong and we have a team effort that we can be successful against just about everybody in our conference. So.
I mean, you guys go on a tough part of the schedule. I mean, before that, being at home, facing, you know, some of the top teams, and then having to play 3 matches last week. But,
yeah.
Talk about how you keep your players focused and upbeat as the season continues.
Well, I haven't had too much. That hasn't been too much of a challenge for me. I really feel like the youth of the team, that they're always really focused and upbeat. And you know, even after losing to Sonoma on Saturday night, you know, the girls have, you know, it hurt in the locker room. We were upset. We talked about it, but then we get in the vans, and you know, and they really get along well. We had a fun road trip overall, as down there being at Sonoma and San Francisco. I think that the girls have really strong friendship, really good connections on the team, and so I think they enjoy coming to practice and being together, and you know, being on road trips together. So I think that really helps keep the team focused and working hard and excited about being here.